This is your 2023 Lady Bullets Varsity Softball Team. At this time, I'll go ahead and move into their awards. If I can have somebody please hand them to them. There's someone in the order over there. Our first award is given to Addison Swallow. She's our catcher. She made second team All-District as a catcher. Addison had a batting average of 340. She had 4 doubles, 12 RBIs, 10 base on balls, and only 5 strikeouts. I'm very proud of Addison and her effort and how far she's come from last year. Our next award goes to 9th grader Marissa Taylor. She also had a batting average of 340, 20 RBIs, and she only made 1 error all season playing first base. And for that, she made honorable mention all district. Our next award goes to Kylie Crew. She also made honorable mention all district. Kylie had a batting average of 300. She had 19 RBIs, 19 singles, 2 doubles, 10 RBIs, 13 base on balls. Our next award in district is for Hallie Serenade. She made second team all district as an outfielder. Hallie batted 265. She scored 20 runs, had 17 base on balls, 5 stolen bases, and only 2 errors all year in center field. Next district award goes to Madison Thomas. She made second team all district as an infielder. She had 280, she had 20 hits, she had 6 doubles, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Our last award in district goes to Catherine Burris. She made first team all district. Catherine had a batting average of 390. She had 29 singles, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 24 RBIs, 22 runs scored, 16 base on balls, and 11 steals. That she made first team all district. Catherine also made the MAIS All-Star team. These are your district awards. We'll move to our team awards. Stay right there. So for our team awards, this year we have a tie for our offensive player of the year. I usually give it to the person with the highest batting average or, that helped us out on offense the most that didn't have, maybe didn't make the most valuable player or something like that. This year we have a tie with Addison Swallow and Marissa Taylor for the offensive player of the year. Next, we have our defensive player of the year, goes to Hallie Serenade. Hallie played center field with us. She only made 2 errors all season in center field. Hallie's our defensive player of the year because, even though she played center field, I couldn't play Hallie anywhere that we needed her to play, and she would have done a good job wherever I put her. But she did a great job for us this year in center field, and I'm proud of her. Our next team award is our most valuable player for the Lady Bullets for 2023 goes to Catherine Burris. Like I said, Catherine led the team in most offensive categories. She does anything I ask. Everybody knows this is my daughter. She puts up more than anybody. And for that, she made the 2023 Lady Bullets MVP. The next award is a Buccaneer Award. This goes to Madison Thomas. In my 6 years as the head coach, I don't know if I've had a more deserving player of this award Her selfless and unselfish attitude, the way she goes about herself and conducts herself in a Christian manner every day, the way she shows up with a good attitude in every practice, every game, the effort she gives and the dedication that she's given to Lady Buck softball over the last 7 years cannot be matched. And for that reason, that's why she received Buccaneer Award this year for 2023. A couple people I want to recognize. First, Coach Matt Sessions. I don't know if he's here tonight, but if he is, just stand up, raise your hand. I appreciate all the help he gives me throughout the year. Coach Brent Smith, I know he's here. Raise your hand or stand up, Coach Brent. Coach Brent does anything and everything I ask him, whether it's working on the field, getting something ready for a game, or getting warmed up, or during the game, or in the game, and he does this for JV and varsity. And he doesn't get paid a dime, and has never asked for anything, and I appreciate his help greatly. Next, I'd like to thank my wife for everything that she does. Obviously, throughout the years, she's done a lot more since she's now up in the office, but without her, our program wouldn't run as smooth in the way that it runs. For that, I thank her. One more thing I'm going to address. There's been a lot of rumors and talk on whether I'm stepping down or going to remain head coach for Lady Buck softball. I will tell y'all this: we're in talks with a young lady right now about taking head coaching duties. We don't know yet if it's going to work out, but we're in talks with somebody. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to step away totally. I'm hoping we can find the right person to take this over. And I can relinquish some of my duties up here to her, but I hope to still remain here and help her, every day from practice to games. But we'd love to get somebody up here that's up here every day with the girls, that can give them the time and attention that they need. So I'm just letting y'all know now that we're in talks with a young lady, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be here, girls. So y'all don't get rid of me that easy. I got one more recognition that I'd like to give. Coach Justin, if you would mind, come up here, Justin Thomas. Since I'm stepping down as head coach this year, I want to recognize Coach Justin. He's been here with me from day one. When they contacted me to take over as head coach, he's been with me just about every pitch. I don't know that there may have been one game he's missed in 6 years. He hasn't been able to be here as much the last couple of years doing his job, taking over nursing. But I just want to read his plaque of recognition of what he's been a part of over the last 6 years with Lady Buck softball. It says, thank you for your love and dedication to Lady Buck softball. Justin Thomas, assistant coach, 2018 to 2023, and this is what he's been a part of. He's been a part of 2018 district champions, South State champions, state semifinals, finished third place. In 2019, district champions, South State runner-up, state finalists, finished in second place. 2020, district champions, South State runner-up, state semifinalists, finished in third place. 2021 district champion. In over 6 years, he's been a part of 132 wins. And for this, we thank Coach Justin for putting it done without you. And that's it for 2023 softball.
I would like to take a moment to kind of stole the thunder there, but to recognize David. Now, we go back. I enjoy coaching this young man, and 96, 97, winning the state football championship. And, to see what he has accomplished here as a coach is absolutely phenomenal. He mentioned several things. Was head coach here from 18 to 23. 2018 district champion, South State champion, state semifinalist. Finished third that year. And for those of you who keep up with it, you know how difficult that can be. You clearly understand how difficult it can be on tournament day. It's hot. Right, ladies? And it's tough, and some of those days get real long. 2019, another district championship, South State runner-up, state finalist, and he finished second. You were one of the last two teams standing. Pretty awesome stuff. 2020, another district championship, South State runner-up, state semifinalist, finished third that year, and then in 2021, district champions. Quite a run. And over that span of time, 132 wins. That's a great number. Takes a special person to step away from the daily duties of his business to come up here and spend his time. And David, tonight we want to thank you for what you have done for this program. And if you've not been down and seen what has been, the structures that have been put up and put in place at our softball facility, you need to stop and take a look at it. Because I can remember when there was nothing there. I can remember when we did it the other direction. We were standing close to the river, and we had our first ever girls softball practice way back in the olden days, as my son likes to tell me. And we were hitting the ball back toward the trees. Boy, what time is going. And he has played an incredible part in building this special location for these young ladies. And while these last couple of years, he and I have had several conversations, it wasn't what he wanted. It wasn't, didn't wake up in the morning and say, man, this is great, or hey, just didn't go our way, or whatever. Well, one thing never occurred. Never stopped working. Never stopped demanding the best. And that's what being a Buccaneer is all about. And David, we appreciate your interest.
I forgot something real quick. Can I get my three seniors to come back up here, please? I've got on gift for y'all.
Good evening, everyone. I am Debbie Jewell, and it has been my pleasure to sponsor the Buccaneers again this year. And I would like to start off by thanking the administration for always supporting us, and also the coaches and football team for always working with us for practicing on the field. I would also like to thank Maggie Jenkins for helping out throughout this year. We really appreciated her. And we all owe a special thank you to Mr. Garrett Mathern for driving us to out-of-town games and for going over and beyond for the girls at all times. We thank you. I would also like to thank Sophie Nobles for always helping to play our music at the pep rallies and games, and anytime we needed music, you always there. Thank you, Sophie. We appreciate you all so much. And to the parents, thank you for your support and help throughout the season, and for sharing your girls with me. I have enjoyed them so much, and your support is greatly appreciated. The Buccanettes have had a busy but great year of dance. This is an outstanding group of girls, and they all work very, very hard and are dedicated, and they share a special bond, and they all love to dance. We started out this summer with a home camp where they learned all their routines and bonded as a team. They worked really hard all summer, practicing and preparing for the season. And wow, what a football season it was. Our football season was so exciting, and the girls enjoyed supporting the football team on their amazing journey to the state championship. What an amazing accomplishment, and the Buccanettes were honored to be a part of it. Congratulations, coaches and team. The girls definitely enjoyed performing at the pep rallies and football games, but in addition, they have marched in parades, danced at basketball games, and competed in competitions. They competed in the MAIS competition in Jackson at the beginning of the season and placed third in pom. There were a lot of teams, and I think that was a great accomplishment, and I was very proud of them. They also competed in the local hometown throwdown and placed second. They did an awesome job, and I was very proud of them for that, although I thought they should have brought home first place. So we're going for it next year. Right, girls? The girls really enjoyed marching in the Christmas parade and also performing their annual Christmas dance at a basketball game. We just had our mini Buccaneer camp this past week and had a great camp and an awesome performance with 86 mini Buccaneers. It was a week, but it all turned out wonderful. Each of these girls are involved in many extracurricular activities and sports, and many of them also have jobs, and in addition, take dual enrollments. But regardless of how busy they stay, they're all very dedicated to the team, and they work extremely hard and always strive to be the best they can be. At this time, I would like to present each of the Buccanettes with a certificate and representation of their hard work and dedication throughout this season. Please come forward when I call your name. I will start with all of the sophomores, if y'all can come up. These girls, the sophomores, y'all can all go ahead and line up. And we'll start with the sophomores. Just line up on the side and y'all can come. These sophomores have had a great first year on the team and have worked really hard. And I would say each one of them has grown tremendously as a dancer throughout the season. We'll start with Shelby Lee Carney. Shelby was our studio dancer and came to us, and she has wonderful technique, and she's worked really hard to go from company dance to dance team, which is a lot. She's done an outstanding job, and we're so glad to have her. We have Ella Dorset. Ella's also an outstanding dancer. Ella works really hard. I can always tell that she has worked at home, that she comes knowing the dances and does a great job. We have Eva Murray McNabb. Eva's also a great dancer and works really hard. I would say she's one that always asks those questions. Wants to make sure she knows exactly what she's supposed to do, and she does a great job with her. Claire Nettles. Claire is a great dancer, has worked really hard. She struggled with an injury and had to work really hard to overcome it, and she has done a great job. Reese Williams. Reese has also struggled with an injury and is still having trouble, and she's worked really hard and pushed through, and so proud of you. Both of these girls are excellent dancers. Okay, now we are going to move to our juniors. These girls have been on the team now for 2 years, and they have really grown even more as dancers. They are very dedicated and hardworking, and I know they will all be great leaders for the team next year. We have Jayla Manning. She's also a company dancer and has that great technique and always gives it a lot. Appreciate you. Ansley Brown. Ansley is such a hard worker and never complains and always does her best and is also an excellent dancer. And we have Ella Catherine Boyler. Ella is a great dancer, and I tell you, if we ever need to know a step, Ella will know. She always knows the dances and does a great job. And now for our seniors, I would like to present each of them with a certificate and special gift. I have enjoyed having this group of girls on the dance team for the past 3 years. They are all 4 outstanding dancers and very dedicated and hardworking. They will always hold a special place in my heart, and I know God has great plans for each and every one of you, and we're going to miss you greatly. I will start with Annabella Cochran. Annabella was also a studio dancer growing up, and she works really hard and always makes us laugh. She is a great dancer. I miss you. Next, we have Hallie Serenade. Hallie has that great technique and always works really hard as well, and you have both been great leaders for the other girls. This time, I would like to thank my co-captain and captain. These 2 girls have both done an outstanding job leading the team this year. Y'all come on. They have both been great role models that young girls can look up to, which makes me very proud. I thank you both for all of your hard work and your dedication this year. You are so greatly appreciated. Their gift has captain, of course, and co-captain on it. We have Alexis Meyer, co-captain. Alexis is a great dancer with great technique, and she has been outstanding leader. And we have Addie's as captain, Addison Goins, and Addie has been an outstanding captain. She's so very organized, an outstanding leader and dancer, and I am so very proud of both of you, and I thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. I would also like to congratulate Addison for being chosen as an MAIS All-Star and present her with a plaque. This is an outstanding honor, and I'm so very proud. Thanks again to all of you girls for your time and dedication that you have given to this team. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. Now I'll turn it over to Lori Schilling, our cheer sponsor.
Alright, if all the varsity cheerleaders would come up and stand on this side, and then when you get all of your awards, then you can come and stand in the open space over here. That's that works. So, alright. We'll give them just a second to get up. All right, good evening. It is always such a great pleasure to come together each year to honor our fall athletes. But this year, it's even more special as we are celebrating such a remarkable season. It's a very rare thing to start the season and set team goals as we do each and every year, and stand here with the season behind you, having the ability to say, we accomplished every single goal that we set. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this 2023-2024 varsity cheer team can say just that. These goals were met due to a tremendous amount of hard work, determination, perseverance, and grit. Grit became our unspoken motto 4 years ago, as we began to find our new normal after the COVID pandemic shutdown. That was the theme for our school that year, and it became the theme of the cheer team and every cheer team I coached from that point forward. Grit is a personality trait that is possessed by individuals who demonstrate passion, perseverance toward a goal, despite being confronted by significant obstacles and distractions. Those who possess grit are able to self-regulate and postpone their need for positive reinforcement while working diligently on a task. Basically, putting yourself and your needs behind the quest for success and the betterment of the team. That is what grit is, and that is what I have coached and sometimes preached over the years. This season began as all of the seasons before in March. We had some unpopular changes. There was a lot of uncertainty about how we would accomplish the goals that we set. To be honest, this was a team that had probably less experience than some of the teams that I had coached previously. They weren't anything extraordinary that stood out if you looked at them individually, but I knew together, I really believe that they could be exceptional as a team. We worked really hard. We have been criticized. Many have criticized us and said we worked too hard and we practiced way too much. I guess we could all argue that point, but I would have to say the proof is in the results in that case. I could talk about the season and all of the things that we accomplished this year, but I'm going to focus on the competition portion. MAIS changed our state competition formats. And the competition that we would face this season would be much tougher than we had faced in years past. In order to compete, we would have to change our strategy. We would have to find a way to win to accomplish our goals. As the year progressed, Emily and I really began to see this group of young women evolve into a special group. As the competition sheets were posted, we looked and knew it was going to be a really hard hill to climb. We told ourselves we would be happy with a third place finish, but we were still going to work like crazy to get that first place trophy, and we did. When these girls finished competing in Jackson, the entire Coliseum was absolutely electric. I really do wish that all of you would have been able to be there to witness it. Everyone was buzzing all throughout the Coliseum, not just our fans or people that knew us. Everyone were stopping, talking about how great it was. We still knew it was going to be tough. Samantha Barrett had videoed all the other teams. I could always rely on her to show me what we were up against. She came and quite frankly said, "Lori, it was great, but I'm just not sure it was good enough." Well, the rest was history, as they say. We accomplished the first goal. Now it was on to the next, a hometown third-down three-peat. As we all know, when you're on the top, everyone is going to bring you down, and that's what we faced here at home. Other teams were studying videos of our performances. They were copying large parts of them. They were copying stunts and pyramid formations, and that just started to play a little bit of mind game with the girls. We had to make some last minute stunt changes, and I just didn't know how it was going to all play out. But yet again, this team gave an amazing performance and made me incredibly proud. We ended the season with a clean sweep in competition, winning the MAIS Medium Non-Tumbling Division and the Hometown Throwdown. We had 4 of these young women named as UCA All-American Cheerleaders. 3 of them were named as MAIS All-Star Cheerleaders and had the opportunity to cheer at the All-Star game. And to put the icing on the cake, we were able to cheer on our football team at the 4A state finals. It was definitely a season for the history books. So at this time, I'm going to introduce these young women to you. As they come forward, each of them will receive a medal for each of the first place finishes and a certificate. Starting with my sophomores. Aubrey Galloway. Aubrey worked really hard this year and she stepped out as a young leader on the team. She was dependable and was a very big asset. Kylie Helton. Kylie worked so hard. She's quiet, but she gets stronger and got stronger throughout the season. She's definitely grown in her cheer ability. Maddie Ross. Maddie always smiles and has a sweet spirit about her. She battles nerves, a tremendous amount of nerves, but she works really hard and she has a boatload of potential. Kate Shilling. Ava Shepard. I always say push Ava, get a little bit out of her comfort zone. She is very shy and timid, but she is so kind and so sweet and has the absolute best attitude. Allie Stewart. Gracious as well, she finally made it to varsity cheer after battling injuries all through JV. Made it all through the summer and the last practice before the first pep rally and the first home game, she went down with another tear. But she cheered on this team all throughout the season with a smile on her face, always helping and had the best attitude about it. I look forward to seeing her on the field next season. All right, next are juniors. Mackenzie Brock. Mackenzie is a dark horse. She keeps getting stronger and stronger, and she is so versatile. And anything that she's asked to do, she steps up to the plate, and she performs with confidence. And she's grown so much. Peyton Miller. Peyton works so hard. She really does push through anytime a new skill is presented to her. She gets very determined to make sure that she can master it. She has a great work ethic. Ashley Moreno, our little social butterfly. She's always talking, always smiling, and always answers any request with a resounding yes, ma'am. She's sweet as she can be. Lydia Tullis. Lydia hates to practice, and she grumbles about it a lot, but she's so strong, and she is somebody that we have depended on, and we really do lean on as a team. Gracie Weiner. Gracie has taken a lot of blows over the past 2 seasons. You may not know this about her, but she's tough as nails. Claire Wascom owes her life. She's tough, and she works so hard. Lainey Warner. Lainey always second guesses herself, but I just love that she wants everything to be just perfect. She has grown so much and transitioned into so many different roles and never complains about anything I ask her to do. Kylie Creel. Kylie was one of our 4 UCA All-American cheerleaders. She recently represented our school at the Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade in Waikiki, Hawaii. Kylie is mentally and physically tough. She's so hardworking and a very talented cheerleader. Kara Corbin. Kara served on our leadership team this season as our spirit leader. She's dependable, hardworking, and she is overwhelmingly dedicated to this team and its success. Claire Arnett. Claire also served on our leadership team as our choreography leader. She is an exceptionally talented cheerleader, and she always shines in performances. She is tough and hardworking. All right, so last, our seniors. We're going to go through, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on them. So our first senior is Hannah Galloway. Man, we are going to miss this girl. She is our gentle giant, my top back spot, Sydney Barrett's saving grace, for sure. She's the strongest girl on the team. She is incredibly dedicated and dependable, and she has been a joy to coach over the years. Maggie Sheridan. Maggie is our team's shining light. She never has a crossword. She never has a bad attitude. She always has a smile on her face. She's an encourager to everyone. We love her, and I'm so glad she decided to step out of her comfort zone and join us this season. Kate Benton. Kate was one of our 3 MAIS All-Star cheerleaders. She was able to cheer at the All-Star game in Jackson with other All-Stars from around the state. She is so dependable and strong, and she can remember anything, even if it's from 6 years ago. She's always willing and able to step up and lead when I ask her to, and I'm so appreciative of that. Sydney Barrett. Our Sid is our second UCA All-American cheerleader. She is our fearless girl. She is always the upbeat life of the party, and she makes every practice and every day more fun. She will be greatly missed. Claire Wascom. Claire is our third UCA All-American cheerleader. She is also named to the MAIS All-Star team. She is incredibly athletic. She has held the position of main flyer for all 3 seasons. She's the first one to keep everybody checked when attitudes get flaring up, and she's always willing to lead in devotion and prayer. She is an incredible cheerleader, and I'm going to really miss seeing her fly. Catherine Curtis. Catherine served on our leadership team this year as our social leader. She has had it especially tough over the last 3 years because she's had to deal with me as a cheer coach and her dad as a softball coach, and the seasons overlap, so that gets tough sometimes. She is tough as nails, and she handled the pressure with a tremendous amount of grace. Peyton Thompson. Peyton is a final UCA All-American. She was named to the MAIS All-Star team and was able to cheer at the All-Star game in Jackson with the other All-Stars from around the state. She also served as, on our leadership team as sideline leader. Peyton is always the girl shining on the sidelines and in routines. She loved everything about cheerleading, and everyone could tell that when they watched her. We're going to miss her. And we just found out today she made it through the second round for UCA staff. So she's trying out to be a UCA staff cheerleader. So that is news for today. We're so excited. All right. Last but not least, Sophie. Sophie served in our leadership team this year as captain. You just sit right here, Sophie. But Sophie is so much more than this title. Many of you know, and some of you may not know, but this girl has selflessly given of herself over the past 3 years to make sure the entire student body at Bowling Green has everything possible to make that absolute best memories. She not only served with these cheerleaders, but she also played all music for all the sport groups. She made the music a special part of Friday nights at Buck Helen Stadium. No other school in MAIS has music throughout the games like we do, and that's all because of Sophie. Sophie made sure every pep rally was decorated to the fullest. She cut music for everyone on campus, literally everybody. She made sure that all the details were attended to. She was always doing all this while she was standing in the shadows. The call for Sophie around this campus has become as normal as the ringing of a school bell. Sophie, fix the sound system. Sophie, can you look at my PowerPoint? Sophie, can you check my music? Sophie, can you cut my music? Sophie, this isn't working right. She's made sure lighting was just right for the boys to make their entrances, and she has attended to every little detail. This doesn't even begin to cover the majority of what Sophie does. And I think it all started because I asked her 3 years ago if she wanted to help me sort through some campware and play my music. Many have said, what will happen to Bowling Green when Sophie leaves? Well, the answer is this. She has left a legacy, and others will have to answer the call. She has been an example of what a true servant leader should be and what it means to truly love green and live gold. She will leave this place better than she found it, and we are all blessed to have been a part of her legacy. Sophie Nobles. Get together before we can get y'all a picture of the group. Keep doing it. Tonight, I just would like to say a few farewell words. As you all know, this is my last season to coach. It has been a great honor and privilege to have worked with your children. I appreciate your incredible support and love over the years. I would like to thank Hood, Barry, and Jaron for always working with me to schedule practices, even when it wasn't what you wanted to do, so that the girls did not have to be put in the middle and try to decide. I would also like to thank Emily Smith for stepping up to help me this season. I really would not have made it through the year without her. When I was approached 9 years ago about coming to teach an economics class part-time, I can assure you cheer was definitely not part of the deal. I would have never imagined I'd be in this position. This job was placed in my lap, and I reluctantly embraced it. I coached a few years, and if I'm honest, I didn't do a really good job. I stepped down, and during quarantine, I was asked by several parents, some of you in the room, if I would come back and just do one more season. Well, that one season turned into 4 more. That 2020 and 2021 team and I set out to change the tone of cheer at Bowling Green. We wanted to build a program that was respected. We wanted to make pep rallies and games into great memories that would last a lifetime. We will never change the mentality that some have that we're not a real cheer team. But I would like to think that we have accomplished what we set out to do. In the past 4 years, we've brought home 2 state championships and 3 hometown throwdown wins. As proud as I am of that record, I cannot help but look over the years and see these girls and where they are now. I've coached 8 teams and nearly 160 girls. I have coached, Past and present, as I look over the girls that have walked these halls and have moved on with their lives and the girls that stand before me, I've seen many rise up into leadership positions in their respective churches or college student ministries. They've led teen Bible study groups. They've followed God's call on their lives to serve Him on the mission field. Shared their testimonies. They've shared their faith. They lift each other up and they share in their struggles. For this, I'm most proud. These girls are some of my greatest blessings, and I will forever be one of their biggest cheerleaders. So girls, one last time, do your job. Not in the field, not on the court, but in life. Grow in your walk with Christ and make Him known to others. If you do that, you cannot fail. Thank you for the memories.
For the past 4 years, I've had the honor of managing the varsity cheer team, and tonight I would like to share our achievements and how Ms. Lori has led us to success as a team. At the start of every season, Ms. Lori consistently says, "Do your job," emphasizing the collective commitment required for success. These words resonated at the end of each practice, before each performance, or whenever a reminder of our responsibilities were needed, fostering a shared dedication of our task. In the end, do your job became more than a phrase. It became the guiding principles that propelled us as a team to thrive. Whether it was a 7 a.m. practice or a 7 p.m. practice, Ms. Lori never changed her demeanor. She strived for perfection from us and expected nothing short of that. Over the past 4 years, she has led us to victory with unparalleled dedication and passion. Ms. Lori has achieved remarkable milestones for the past 4 years, including 2 MIAS state championships and 3 victories in the hometown throwdown local championships. Her leadership style is a blend of toughness, confidence, and unwavering passion that inspires us all. Her somewhat militant approach pushed us to strive for perfection, contributing to our achievements over the past 4 years. Sometimes we weren't also grateful for this, but we know she did it for our team's success. Her commitment to our team knows no bounds. She has invested countless hours in shaping us into the cheerleading team and women we are today. She never stopped for us. She affectionately calls us her dream team because of our shared commitment to putting cheer first and overcoming every challenge that came our way. Whether one of us needed to rant during the school day, or if it was 11 o'clock after the game, Ms. Lori always listened and put our needs over hers. As we move forward in our lives, let us carry forward the lessons she imparted, the victories she led us to, the spirit she instilled in us, and the many traditions she has created and continued. Ms. Lori, your legacy will shine brightly in the cheers, the triumphs, and the bonds created during your remarkable leadership. Thank you, Ms. Lori. for being the driving force behind our success. And may your future endeavors be as bright as the spirit you've infused to us. You indeed are an irreplaceable leader.
I just wanted to mention one person who, on the Buccaneers, that is sick tonight and was unable to be here, and that's Jordan Dupree. And I just want to say a little something about her because she has had a great season and has worked extremely hard. And I would say that she's probably been one of my most improved, and I'm very proud of her. And hey, she could not be here tonight. Now I'm going to turn it over to our football coach, Coach Johnson.
Good evening, everybody. I thought about how to start this award process. You know, what else can you say but what a season? Let's start off, let's give all these young men in here that put out, let's give them a big round of applause for what they achieved. I want to thank you for sharing your sons with me and my coaching staff. We had a good time together this year. I knew we were special as a team when you reach that midpoint of the season and you don't have people that are ready for it to be over with. You know, that's always a telltale sign of whether your team really believes in themselves or not. About week 6, if they don't believe in themselves, you hear grumbling in the locker room, I'll be glad when this is over with. We're going to go hunting. You know, I still learn I want to go hunting. I still learn that. But they truly enjoyed the game, truly enjoyed playing, special group of young men, and to achieve what they did, district championship, and as Coach Phil said a while ago about softball and one of Hood's prior teams, they were one of two men left standing when it was all over with. So it's a great accomplishment. I've never been much on individual awards in a team sport. You know, one person depends on another, but football has become that from college on down, Heisman Trophy, and it trickled on down to high school where we have become accustomed to giving individual awards for a team sport. Our team awards are on that back table back there that we brought home together. But tonight, remember when we recognize each one of these young men, their success was a result of many other people doing the same thing that they needed to do, doing their job to do it right. Because Gabe doesn't run for a touchdown if Dre doesn't block. Gabe doesn't run for a touchdown if LJ don't take the handoff in the center and get it to him. So there's a lot of components that go into a football game. But we're going to do our best to recognize our players for their achievements and what they've done. The first award we're going to start out with, to me, is the heart of any football team. And they get the least recognition. And that's the offensive line. We had a very good offensive line. We had 2 backs rush for over 1,000 yards and another back rush for 700. So we had a really good season running the football. When you run for that many yards, it means you got a good offensive line. A lot of these guys play both ways. It was hard to choose just one. The one we settled on could play multiple positions along the line. He started at right tackle in some games. He started at center for most of the season. And that's Leroy Bruce. Leroy graded out at 90% on his blocks. What that means is on 90% of the snaps that we took on offense, he blocked who he was supposed to block. That's a great achievement. Good job, Leroy. The next team award goes to our running back, the most valuable running back. This young man rushed for over 1,500 yards, over 20 touchdowns, had as good a season as any back in the state of Mississippi did. That's Gabe Jazz. Look good at early. The next award is, we're still going down offense, it's for the most valuable receiver. This young man made some clutch catches. The one that stands out to me was on third down and about 10. Actually, I think it was fourth down and 10 against Center. And y'all all remember that game. It was back and forth. I think it was 58 to 49 was the final score. It was one of those games where we had to match every time they scored, we had to score. So we're looking at fourth and 10, and we went for it and completed the pass down the middle of the field. Zeke perfect. And Zeke was on the right. This next award I like to call the Coach's Award. We give one for offense and for defense. It kind of goes to that guy who's he's kind of unsung hero. And really, this guy that's getting this, if you understand our offense, this guy makes everything go. People don't realize it, but he does. And it's a lost art in football. It's the fullback, Bubby Brown. Bubby came to, I think it was a Central game, and he came over to me on the sideline. He said, "Coach, my knee hurt." I said, my question usually anybody that says they're hurt, I said, well, he said, "So bad you can't play, Bubby?" He said, "No, I'm good, I got it." I said, "Well, he quit complaining." He finished the season and played all the way through the state championship, and then we found out he had torn MCL. He had surgery last week, but he's doing well. So, Bubby, I will never take you for granted again, Bubby. All right, the offensive award goes to a guy who's an explosive player. He had over 1,500 yards combined receiving and rushing. He averaged, and this is ridiculous, he averaged 31 yards a carry every time he touched the football. And he did all this, most people don't realize, he fought a hamstring injury for most of the second half of the season, including the state championship game. He was hollowed up pretty bad. And that's Kelly Daniels. Our first defensive team award is our defensive lineman. This young man, extremely strong, extremely large. He controlled the line of scrimmage. He forced teams to run outside. Did a great job for us in our scheme. That's Bryce Gray. This next position, when he comes up here, he needs to shake Bryce's hand because he was our lead tackler. And as our most valuable linebacker, he was our lead tackler because the defensive lineman wouldn't let the offensive lineman block out on him. He was free to run to the ball. So he needs to shake all of those defensive linemen's hand in front of him. But he did a heck of a job running to the ball. When he got there, he brings some pain when he comes. That's J.P. Brosell. Our most valuable defensive back. This is a guy that everything he does, he's 100 miles an hour doing. Running sprints. I thought he was going to have a stroke most of the time running sprints because he ran so hard. Nobody wanted to get by him to run sprint because he would put out full speed every time, and he'd make them look bad. They say he was just straining to make it look like he was running hard, but I think he was really running hard. He had a key interception that robbed the possession in our district championship game and set up a touchdown. It was really the difference in that game. That's Luke King. Our coach's award on defense, like I said, it goes to that guy that just seems to make plays and makes plays. When you need a clutch play, up at Central Highlands, which was a big game for us, it's kind of when we turned the corner. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one that intercepted the pass that really sealed that ball game for us. That's Brody State. And our overall defensive player of the year award. You know, when a team decides their strategies, and several of the coaches of the teams we played just finally told me, they said our strategy was wherever 69 is lined up, we're running the other way. So Coach Dan gets slick with it, and he starts moving from side to side at the last minute because we know they're going to run away from him. So we were flipping at the last minute so that they were running at him most of the time. He did a great job for us setting the edge. He was a great pass rusher. Drake Killingsworth. These next three awards are in honor of former players that played here. First one's the Johnny Daniels Award, and it's named in honor of Johnny Daniels. It goes to a player who exemplifies character both on and off the field. And the recipient of that this year is Cody Coleman. The Brandon Warrior Award is also an award that goes to a person who exemplifies what it is to be a Buccaneer football player. Conducts himself in the classroom, conducts himself on the field, and is a good teammate. This year's Warrior Award goes to Sam Blanchard. Sam's also a master at posting on social media. Yeah. If you follow Bowling Green Barstool, I think that's him. I don't know if all y'all saw it. Somebody posted after we beat Central Hines, somebody photoshopped my face over a guy that he killed a mountain lion. And I was holding the mountain lion up with my trophy. Of course, they were the Cougars. I think that was something. It was pretty cool. Miss Nick and Mr. Keith, y'all would step up. This one always takes a minute. Every year we choose someone to wear 64. In honor of Greg Spears, this year was Bryce Prager. Morning, Bryce. Bryce gets to choose which one of those he wants to keep, and the other one will hang in the field house. Bryce, that's back up here. He's the wrong way. These next 4 awards go to our captains. And I started using the same 4 guys every Friday night because I realized all 4 of them were well-spoken. They could conduct themselves, talk to the official, and they were mature beyond their years. So they became pretty much our permanent captains and our leaders. They led in practice. They did a great job of it, keeping everybody focused on what we were capable of and could do. And I appreciate each one of them. The first was Larkin Jenkins. Luke Hingle. Landon Pye. And Greg Killingsworth. These next 2 categories of awards are a really big honor. I'm going to tell you how all district is chosen. All district is chosen. The team who is the district champion hosts the meeting. That was us. We host a meeting here with all of the coaches in our district from Wayne County, from Centerville, from Columbia, and Aiken School Center. And they're actually voted on. So these players were chosen by the coaches of our district. And which is based on, honestly, how we play against other players. And the team members that made first team all district, when I call your name, step up, it's Kelly Daniels. Luke Hingle. Gabe Jazz. Drake Killingsworth. Bubby Bryant. We want to thank Mr. Papa Murdoch too for all the sayings he taught Bubby. They kept us entertained. Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. Leroy Bruce. J.P. Brumfield. Brody Estate. On Monday in the college state championship game, Brody's name was called out as Brody Estave. So we have a good time picking on Brody. We let it down. He's Brody Estave. Cameron Seal. The nature boy. Matters McGee. Bryce Gray. Those that made second team all district, Landon Pye. C. Burford. Larkin Jenkins. Jude Rawls. this next one a minute to get up here. He's recovering from knee surgery from the Winston game. Elijah Webb. Alec Brock. Alex has been invited to a kicking camp in Kentucky where he has been rated in his class, I believe the number 3 kicker in the junior class for next year. We're excited about having Alex back. Russell Wilson. Trey Champagne. Trey, your middle name Lockdown? Oh, that's right, it's Champagne Island, I forgot. I'm sorry. Preston Gerald. This next group that I'm about to announce is the MAIS 4A All-State team. All the coaches who made the playoffs were part of the voting on this. So it's made up of all the 4A schools in the MAIS. They choose one player per position to fill a team out. And we had 6 guys like that team. I'm very proud. As a defensive lineman, Drake Killingworth. As a defensive back, Luke Kingley. Inside linebacker, John Parker Brumfield. Offensive lineman, Bryce Graham. Running back, Gabe Jazz. And the overall MAIS 4A Offensive Player of the Year, Kelly Daniels. The last 2 awards are also state awards. They were chosen by a panel of all-star coaches who coached in the all-star game. And we had 2 players, both seniors, that played in the MAIS all-star game. We're very proud of both of them. First was Gabe Jazz. And Drake Killingworth. I'd like to recognize at this point everyone on the team. If you would line up over here in the corner like the other teams have done tonight, just the whole team walk across the line over here. We dressed 53 men this year, grades 9 through 12, which was a large team for our class of football. And we returned a lot of people. I told the guys the other day that just because you had the success that you had this year, that doesn't guarantee you success next year. I think we're very focused on what we're trying to do here, the culture we've tried to create, and we've only tried to make it better. We brought in Coach Hutch Gonzalez. I know we all know Hutch. He's here on the side. He is doing our strength and conditioning. He's going to be an on-the-field coach too. Shares the same vision that Coach Dean and I share. And we're going to put a product on the field that we can all be proud of, just like we had on the field this year. And each one of these young men, when they walk across here, I'm proud of each one of them and what they were able to accomplish and what they contributed to the team. Every one of them had worth in some way that made us be successful like we were. This is just going down the roster. Kelly Daniels. Katie Slow. Trey Champagne. Preston Gerald. Play at DBT. But you're special, baby. Colby Robertson. Red Shilling. Landon Powell. Blue Winter. Gabe Jazz. Joel Dupuy. Dre Killingsworth. Ray Laver. If we gave a play of the year away, my personal pick would be is Central Hines. Ray catching a pass from LJ. They kind of turned that game around. I think everybody pretty much wrote us off for doing on that one, because most people don't realize it was 4th down or 3rd down and 26, wasn't it? Yeah, 3rd and 26, and they let Ray get behind them. We got Ray. Third pick. Zeke Burford. Maddox McGee. Larkin Jenkins. Kirsten Dillon. Sawyer McCoon. Russell Wilson. Cam Seal. Cole Killingsworth. Jace Middleton. The next guys that we want, Jason, if you would go stand there so they can room to get in here. Alex Roth. Tucker Penn. Grayson Preston. Ren Rivenbar. Landon Boyd. Bubby Bryant. Luke Tullis. Jesse Gaines. Leroy Bruce. Jude Ross. J.P. Brumfield. Sam Blanchard. Brody Estate. Austin Colgate. Chandler Butts. Cale McDaniel. Caden Rome. Cole Rufino. Bryce Gray. Mason Lumpkin. Cole Cooper. Gabe Romano. Bo Bryant. Cody Como. Lane Guy. Elijah Webb. Caleb Anthony. And Curtis Wheeler. All right, that concludes our football awards tonight. And the young men standing in front of you, they've worked extremely hard to get to where they were. 14 points shy of a state championship, and it's something that they'll never forget. They'll take it with them forever. It's not just in football, the wins, the on-the-field play, the memories of practice, things you take with you when you leave football. I try to tell them, and I hope they understand it. The best time of your life, high school football, doesn't get better than that. So give them all another round of applause.
Guys, don't go sit down. We want to get a group picture of all of you, so if you'll go right here in the bleachers for Miss Courtney. And one last thank you. We appreciate so much Miss Courtney Schilling, Mr. Matt Brown. Without you, a lot of us moms would have no pictures because we have completely 100% started depending on you for all of our children's pictures, and we thank you immensely. Also, one more. I think she probably would like to kill me a lot of days of the week, is Miss Ellen Burford. Everything that you've seen on these screens tonight has been from her love and dedication to our kids and our athletes, and we thank you so very much. I have no idea how many hours that she spent putting this together, but it was a lot. Thank you so much.
Before we end tonight, I would like to thank you, the parents, for allowing us the opportunity to work with children, for having confidence in us here at Bowling Green to lead. And as I look on that back table at the championships and the trophies and the success, all those things are wonderful. But what our desire is that your child takes away from here is the champion of Christ Jesus and the love for Him. And we're so blessed that we can do that here at this school. And you allow us to do that, and we appreciate you very much. We appreciate all your support in the concession stand and for everything that has occurred. And all the improvements that have been made here are a blessing from our God. And what a special night. And I heard one thing loud and clear here tonight, parents. And I hope we'll take it home with us. And I hope we'll say it to our kids on a regular basis, because I'm going to start saying it around here on a regular basis. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Miss Courtney, when you tell me you're done, I'm going to finish this in prayer. You got your pictures you need? Yeah, we're going to close in prayer, and then Ms. Kim will direct everybody on pictures. So, that way, okay. Let's bow our heads. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you this evening, Lord. We thank you for the time we can gather in fellowship with believers and Lord, and with families. Lord God, I pray that you will bless each life here. Lord, I pray especially that you will bless the lives of our seniors as they take that next step in life. Lord, I thank you for our coaches. I thank you for these parents and what they need to these children. And Lord God, I just pray that you will continue to bless us as you have. And Lord, I pray that we will continue to glorify you in everything we do. It's in your Son's name I pray. Amen.
After football finishes, we would like a group picture of the senior